Welcome back to weeks 5 and 6. We're coming to the end of the semester. Just a reminder that your midterm is still active and is due on July 3rd. So make sure you get that done. All right, so we're moving on to weeks 5 and 6 now. It's a little heavier than the last couple of weeks, but I don't think it's anything entirely unmanageable. It's basically read the chapter, look at the PowerPoint notes, take a quiz. All right, and that's what we're doing. Chapters 10, chapters 15, and chapter 7. What is a little bit different here is political parties. That part of the unit. Where'd it go? All right, so we have the assigned readings, the lecture slides. I debated giving you my stuff or the stuff out of the book, and I ultimately went with the book because I just thought for consistency's sake we should stay with the book as much as possible. But you look at these slides, you're going to take a short quiz about political parties. Then one student asked me why we weren't doing discussion boards and said that they would rather like to do one. So here we go. I'm going to try this again. Please don't make me regret it, because I have in the past when I've done these. This is a class about politics. Passions can run a bit high. Please try to remain civil. Again, please do not make me regret doing this. We're not going to do one in week 7 or 8. So this is the one that you get. So watch the video and craft a response to the question prompt. Share your response in the discussion forum. 10 points. Reply with a question and or comment about why you agree or disagree with 2 of your peers' posts. Pretty safe. All right. You're not going to be able to see any discussion until you post a reply. All right. So you're not also, you don't need credentials or anything to watch the video. So then we look at Washington's farewell. You don't have to necessarily watch this video, but we are going to read an abridged version of Washington's farewell address, which warns against the formation of political parties. And I talk about the address with a great friend and mentor of mine who I learned a lot about politics from. In fact, most of what I know. And we go over the speech and give you every answer. So it's in your interest to watch it. And you'll learn something. At least I hope, anyway. This guy knows just about everything there is to know about George Washington. So the farewell address, just in case, sometimes the links can get a bit finicky, so I just posted it by itself, just in case you needed, or you couldn't get access to the link in the assignment. So then we get into the Bill of Rights after the bureaucracy and interest groups. We'll get into the Bill of Rights. This is all me. And weeks 7 and 8, when we get there, will be all me too. I'll be doing the whole Bill of Rights. So I'm going to try very hard to keep I think I've kept the assignments to a pretty reasonable level over the course of our time together, and I don't see that changing. If you like the slides, that's fine. Those are there for you. I've recorded lectures on all of these if you'd rather listen to that. totally up to you. Anyway, I'm trying to get to the assignment. Yeah, answer these 5 questions that come off the slides. Please try to be original. The slides give you the answers to all these 5 questions. I know what they say, but what I'm really interested in are your opinions and what you have to say about some of these subjects. And here they are. Here are the 5 questions. And I'll read this and I'll know if you actually, read through the PowerPoints and listened to what I had to say. So that wraps up weeks 5 and 6. Reach out if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Thanks, guys.